Good morning, everyone. It's Eric here with a video blog update for you on this Thursday. Calm, warm start to the day. I have 67 degrees already at my house here at 8:30 in the morning, so you know it's going to be a warm day overall. Although we may reach our high temperatures a little bit earlier than usual, probably early afternoon instead of late afternoon, and that's all because of the threat for showers and thunderstorms later on today. So let's talk about what's going to transpire today. I'll look at the regional radar and satellite composite here. We have the isobars plotted up, the surface fronts as well. This is the system that is getting set to move east and bring us the threat for a few thunderstorms this afternoon. Out ahead of it, some sunshine this morning. The more sun we see this morning, the more unstable the atmosphere can try to become. Let me plot up the dew point temperatures for you here real quickly, show you. The atmosphere is sort of muggy, especially by April standards. It's not crazy humid, but we have dew points mostly in the 50s. There's moisture trying to pump in from the south, but it's never going to get crazy soupy today, and that will be one of the things that limits the ability of thunderstorms to get really rowdy this afternoon. Temperatures this morning, again, are a story, though. We're in the 60s now. We'll reach the middle and upper 70s, perhaps even 80 or so, before the threat for thunderstorms moves in later on today. So let's switch over to the computer modeling here and show you how things should time out. We'll be dry this morning. This is our high-resolution model that updates once an hour. This model is like having a camera with a lot of megapixels. It's not always right, that's for sure, but it's a good tool for us to use. Here's 1 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be clouding up at this point. Probably no rain just yet, but by 2 and 3 o'clock, I think showers and thunderstorms become a little more likely. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon. But you'll notice there isn't a terrible amount of organization to this. You know, we're not looking at a big, impressive-looking squall line. This is basically clusters of showers and storms that are fairly disorganized. It doesn't look terribly impressive to me on the modeling. So while some of us are going to hear some thunder, see some lightning, get a downpour, some of us won't. And I'm skeptical about the severe weather threat this afternoon. I don't want to downplay it too much because I can't rule it out. But I'm not impressed with how things are coming together this afternoon. Here's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock this afternoon, this evening, and I think we can probably sound the all clear by before sunset, probably 7 to 7:30, 8 at the latest. So the threat for rain should end fairly quickly early on this evening. That's our high-res rapid refresh model. Here's the Anam model, which doesn't update as often, but can still be useful. It shows an initial cluster rolling through right around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a little break, and then a secondary thin cluster moving through closer to about 7:30. Looks a little different than the other model I showed you, but kind of the same idea. The chances of rain ramp up by about 2, 3 o'clock and ramp back down again by 7, 8 o'clock. Now, the severe weather threat, again, is pretty low today, but it's not zero. We can't rule out a damaging wind gust in any of these heavier storms. A smaller chance for large hail, and I don't think there's much of a tornado threat at all for us today. Real quick about the weekend. I haven't changed my thoughts much about how the weekend should transpire. This is a look at Saturday, and oops, that's the wrong day. Let's go back to Saturday. Right here. I don't think Saturday is a kind of a day where it's going to rain all day, but if you have outdoor plans, just be ready for it to rain at any point. There's going to be a front that's going to be kind of stalled near us, and moisture is going to try to ride up and over this front. And again, while it's not going to rain all day Saturday, there can be a few periods of rain, and temperatures probably struggle as a result. We'll probably stay in the 60s on Saturday. Now, Sunday promises to be easily the warmer half of the weekend. Here's a look at Sunday afternoon. You'll notice we have some green blobs around, but I think shower and thunderstorm activity will be much more widely scattered on Sunday. A lot more dry time Sunday than Saturday. And with our front retreating off to the north, we'll be firmly in the warm sector on Sunday and probably make a run at 80 degrees. So if you have outdoor plans this weekend, keep your Storm Tracker 21 app handy. Again, I don't think it rains all day Saturday, but I think it'll rain more often Saturday than Sunday, and Saturday also the cooler half of the upcoming weekend. More updates throughout the day. Be sure you're following Jess Briganti on social media, and she'll have a full update at midday, and I'll see you tonight at 6 and 11.